Just a little bit about me by way of background. I am a lifelong Marlborough resident. I attended the Marlborough Public Schools K through 12. I am a graduate of St. Anselm College in Manchester, New Hampshire, and of Suffolk University Law School. I served as a legislative aide to our current state representative, Steve LeDuc, for over 4 years in the State House. And that was a door to me to public service, and I want to continue in that tradition. I believe the people of Ward 2 deserve a counselor who is accessible, responsive, and effective. I think the people in this city have concerns about our roads and our sidewalks and our school systems. And I think those are the concerns that we need to address as a city council, and I look forward to our discussion this evening. Thank you.
Good evening, citizens of Marlborough, distinguished panel, and residents of Ward 3. My name is Paul Broder. I've lived in the same Ward Park neighborhood my whole life. I have been married for 25 years to my wife Denise and have one grown son, Anthony. After graduating from Worcester State College with a degree in history, I received my graduate degree in psychology from Anna Maria College. My life has seen two constants: 37 years with the same manufacturing operation and 34 years working with the youth of the city, primarily at St. Mary's Church. Nevertheless, change has also been a constant. I have had to deal with 6 changes in company ownership, 10 changes in job description, and finally, unemployment. I have nursed my son through 3 corrective surgeries and had one of my own. Finally, I have seen the closing of my parish church and have tried to nurse the wounds this has caused in our city. I hope that my experience dealing with change can make a contribution as City Councilor of Ward 3.
Good evening. As Sue said, my name is Peter Jouer, and I am the current Ward 4 City Councilor and a candidate for re-election. First, I want to thank the Chamber and the sponsors for sponsoring this debate, and the opportunity for us candidates to share our views with you, the voters of Marlborough. A little bit about myself is I was born and raised right here in Marlborough. I attended the former St. Mary's School. I graduated from the former Marlborough Vocational High School. I have an associate's degree in fire science from Quinsigamond Community College, and I am a U.S. Navy veteran. I have been married to my wife Cheryl for 9 years and own a home in Bigelow Street. Between us, we have 5 children and 4 grandchildren. For the past 28 years, I have been employed as a Marlborough firefighter, EMT. I also own and operate my own business, Asset Parking Lines and Seal Coating, a company I started in 1993. For the past 2 years, I have had the privilege and honor of serving the residents of Ward 4.
Hello. Thank you for your interest in our city's future. And to the sponsors, Marlborough Regional Chamber and St. Mary's Credit Union. My name is Don Landers. I'm running for the Ward 7 seat on the City Council because I want to continue giving back to the city that has given so much to my family and me during the last 45 years. Marlborough is a great place to live, work, raise a family, and conduct a business, thanks to the foresight of those officials who plan for the future. If the voters of Ward 7 elect me as the City Council, I will work hard to maintain that balance that supports our quality of life.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the sponsors of tonight's debate, the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce, the Metro West Daily News and Marlborough Enterprise, the Main Street Journal, the Community Advocate, and for the opportunity to discuss the issues that face Ward 4 in our entire city. My name is Steve Kerrigan, and I'm a candidate for Councilor of Ward 4. I currently serve our community as the clerk of the Planning Board, and I want to bring my voice to the Council to be an active representative for Ward 4. The residents of Ward 4 deserve a voice, and that's why I decided to run for the City Council. Over the next 2 years, we as a city face some very important and crucial decisions. Ward 4 deserves a councilor who will bring a strong voice and be an active participant in all discussions, and not just an observer. I look forward to discussing the issues raised this evening and to highlight why I am the best candidate for Ward 4.
I'm Scott Schaefer, and I'm seeking re-election as Ward 3 City Councilor. For the past 4 years, I've had the opportunity to serve the residents of Ward 3. During that time, I have listened to your concerns and have made decisions and put forth initiatives based on your input. I'm currently Vice President of the City Council, and I also chaired the City Council's Legislative and Legal Affairs Committee for 3 years, during which time we voted to enact an ordinance that would deny licenses to any person or business delinquent in the payment of their taxes, and we also enacted the anti-blight ordinance to ensure that properties were not allowed to fall into disrepair so as to affect the health and safety of the neighborhoods. This ordinance also paved the way for the hiring of the city's code enforcement officer to crack down on violations of the city code by absentee landlords. In the next hour, I hope that this dialogue gives you an opportunity to learn more about us and the candidates and the issues affecting Ward 3, and hope that helps you in making your decision on November 6th. Thank you.
I thank the sponsors of the debate for giving us this forum for the residents of Marlborough, and in my case, the residents of Ward 2, to be able to hear what we've done as city councilor. I look forward to, over the course of this forum, to discussing my record of accomplishment as a Ward 2 city councilor and expressing my ideas of what I want to accomplish in the next 2 years. And I look forward to having that discussion with both my opponent and the rest of the panelists here today, and discussing what we've accomplished over the last 4 years since I was elected to office, and what we can do in the future. Thank you.
I'd like to also thank the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce and sponsors. I am Ralph Belmore. I reside at 124 Cosmos Street, and I'm a declared candidate for Ward 7. I too am a lifelong resident, married for 26 years. I have 2 daughters. Attended Marlborough schools, St. Mary's and Marlborough High School graduate in 1970. Received an associate's degree from Consiglio Community College in Worcester and a bachelor's of science in business administration from Northeastern University. I've been employed with local companies such as Data General, EMC, and Timex. I presently work at Monarch Supply Company as an outside industrial sales rep. My history takes me back to the Drum and Bugle Corps in Marlborough during the mid-60s and 70s. This was a great organization for those in the community. My interest in running is twofold. First, I feel that I owe the city and my community a chance to provide some new ideas and maintain a common sense approach to problem solving. Second, to ensure our schools, fire, and police, and DPW are adequately funded. Thank you.